Did you know that in your body, every day there can be time bombs forming? Silent, dangerous, and completely without warning signs. Those bombs are called blood clots. They do not cause pain, do not cause aches, do not create any signals until they cause a stroke, a heart attack, or an irreversible event. But the amazing thing is, you can completely control this risk, not with drugs, not with machines, but with what you eat every day. There are fruits that seem simple, but have the power to release blood vessels, dissolve blood clots, and minimize the risk of blockage. The question is, which fruits are really effective? What mechanism makes them so special? And the 11th fruit, rarely mentioned, is considered the most effective silent warrior. If you thought that blood clotting was the only thing that could solve your problem, stay until the end of the video. What you are about to learn could completely change the way you protect your heart. Blood clots are not the enemy, at least not under normal circumstances. When you get injured, your body reacts immediately, forming a protein network called fibrin to stop the bleeding, preventing it from spilling out. It's an important part of survival. But here's the problem. When the body starts forming clots where they're not needed, right inside your blood vessels, things can go from being a protective mechanism to a deadly threat. These clots often develop silently inside your veins or arteries. They block the flow of blood, like a roadblock without warning. When blood can't get through, pressure builds, and tissues don't get enough oxygen. The result, a stroke, a heart attack, a pulmonary embolism, or even sudden death, all within minutes, without any warning symptoms. What's more worrying is that modern lifestyles are inadvertently promoting the formation of these silent killers. Sitting in front of the screen for long periods of time, lack of exercise, drinking little water, a diet high in fat, processed foods, refined sugar, all are factors that make the blood thicker, the blood vessels inflamed, and blood clots have a chance to appear. Not to mention other internal factors: high blood pressure, increased cholesterol, diabetes, obesity, underlying diseases that already weaken blood vessels and cause them to lose elasticity. In some cases, birth control pills, hormones, or genetic factors can also make blood clot more easily than normal. That's why blood clots are called death without warning. And if you've never cared about it, now is the time to change. Because when a blood clot forms in the blood vessels, the consequences are no longer a matter of theory, but the boundary between life and irreversible loss. Your body, fragile as it may seem, actually has an elaborate self-balancing system, one that includes the ability to dissolve blood clots. At the heart of this process is an enzyme called plasmin, a substance that plays a crucial role in breaking down fibrin strands, the main component that makes up the network that holds blood clotting cells together. When plasmin works effectively, clots are quickly processed, blood flow returns to normal, and blood vessels are cleared. However, this self-dissolving ability does not always work as intended. When the body is chronically inflamed, lacking antioxidants, the blood is too thick, or the flow in the veins slows, the self-protective system begins to weaken. That is when the risk of blood clots increases. Not because of a lack of enzymes, but because the environment in the body does not allow it to function optimally. What's more, you can support this process by choosing the right foods. Some fruits contain plasmin-like enzymes, or substances that help activate the body's own clot-busting mechanism. They not only help the body prevent, but can also help dissolve small blood clots in the early stages, before they become a major threat. This is the turning point, when food becomes more than just nutrition, but a tool for recovery, helping your body regain control naturally and sustainably. Not all fruits have the ability to support blood circulation, but the following have been scientifically proven to have a direct impact on the process of anticoagulation, fibrinolysis, anti-inflammation, and blood vessel cleansing. To help you easily follow and remember, we will divide the groups according to the main mechanism of action. Each group plays an important role in protecting the cardiovascular system. Group 1, fruits containing fibrinolytic enzymes, helping to naturally dissolve blood clots. Pineapple. Pineapple contains bromelain, an enzyme that can break down proteins such as fibrin. Bromelain is most concentrated in the core of the pineapple, where it is often discarded. This enzyme acts as a natural fibrinolytic, reducing platelet adhesion and increasing blood circulation. To get the most out of it, Blend the pineapple core or use it with turmeric and black pepper for increased absorption and powerful anti-inflammation. Papaya. Similar to pineapple, papaya contains the enzyme papain, which softens protein tissues and breaks down the structure of fibrin. Not only does it support blood clotting, papaya also contains large amounts of vitamin C and beta-carotene, which help clean up free radicals in blood vessels and improve the elasticity of blood vessel walls. Kiwi. Kiwi is little known but is a biological weapon with the enzyme actinidin, which acts as a very powerful protein-digesting agent. A study published in the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry showed that eating 2 kiwis a day for 28 days reduced blood viscosity by. In particular, kiwi also reduces fibrinogen, a substance that promotes blood clotting, helping blood vessels to be more open. Group 2. Anti-inflammatory. Strong antioxidant fruits clean blood vessels and prevent plaque. Pomegranate. Pomegranate contains punicolagen, a very powerful antioxidant, which helps reduce plaque and fight vascular inflammation. In addition, pomegranates also stimulate the body to produce nitric oxide, a molecule that helps dilate blood vessels and lower blood pressure. In one study, drinking pomegranate juice every day for 3 months reduced the thickness of arterial plaque by 35%. Guava. Guava is an excellent source of vitamin C, a substance necessary to maintain healthy blood vessel walls. In addition, guava also contains lycopene and flavonoids that have the effect of reducing bad cholesterol and anti-inflammatory. Not only that, the pectin fiber in guava helps thin the blood by regulating blood lipids and reducing plasma viscosity. Purple grapes. Purple grape skins are rich in resveratrol, a substance known for its ability to prevent platelet adhesion and reduce blood pressure. Research from the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that after only 2 weeks of drinking purple grape juice every day, the risk of blood clots was reduced by 75%. For better results, eat the skin and seeds, the part that contains the most protective compound. Strawberries. Strawberries contain anthocyanins, natural pigments that give them their deep red color and powerful antioxidant properties. They help reduce the stiffness of blood vessels, slow down the oxidation of cholesterol, and inhibit platelet aggregation. In addition, strawberries also contain vitamin C, which supports collagen production and maintains capillary strength. Cherry. Containing a lot of flavonoids and vitamin C, cherries help reduce vascular inflammation and regulate blood pressure. Research shows that eating cherries regularly helps reduce CRP, a marker of inflammation and cardiovascular risk. Cherries also help reduce blood clotting by affecting platelets and clotting factors in the blood. Group 3. Fruits that keep blood pressure stable, regulate blood viscosity, and support vascular elasticity. Oranges. Oranges are not only rich in vitamin C but also contain hesperidin, a flavonoid that supports vasodilation and reduces arterial stiffness. In addition, the white pulp inside the orange contains soluble fiber, which helps control blood lipids, reduce cholesterol, thereby reducing the risk of blood clots. Bananas. Bananas are a rich source of potassium, a mineral that helps balance sodium in the body, reducing pressure on the vascular wall. Potassium also stimulates blood vessels to dilate and regulate heart rate. In addition, bananas contain vitamin B6, which helps reduce homocysteine, a substance directly related to damage to the endothelium of blood vessels. Avocados. Avocados are a good source of fat, rich in oleic acid and vitamin K. Vitamin K helps balance blood clotting, while monounsaturated fats help reduce vascular inflammation and increase arterial flexibility. The skin of the avocado is rich in antioxidants. Don't skip it when eating. Apples. Apples contain pectin, a fiber that helps lower LDL cholesterol. Quercetin in apple peels has anti-inflammatory properties and helps regulate blood pressure. In addition, apples support gentle hydration and maintain stable blood flow throughout the day. Watermelon. Watermelon contains citrulline, which is converted to nitric oxide in the body, helping to dilate blood vessels and increase circulation. At the same time, with more than 90% water, watermelon helps prevent blood from becoming too thick and improves the smoothness of circulatory flow. Combined berries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries. This is the group of fruits with the highest anthocyanin content, which has antioxidant effects, cleanses blood vessels, reduces blood pressure, and supports vascular health. Eating them regularly helps reduce the risk of stroke and increases vascular elasticity. By incorporating some of these foods into your morning smoothie, snack, or unsweetened juice, you're not just nourishing your body, you're actively building a healthy, resilient circulatory system, that's less prone to disease. Fruits aren't just food, they're a silent but powerful defense. And it may be these small choices repeated every day that make the biggest difference for your heart. You can't control everything in life, but you can control what you eat. A blood clot isn't an instant event. It's the result of a series of small repeated choices. A fatty meal, a glass of soda instead of water, a night of poor sleep, a habit of sitting for hours without getting up. And conversely, simple, positive, regular choices can do wonders. A kiwi in the morning, a glass of pomegranate juice after lunch, a handful of purple grapes, or strawberries when you're hungry. Small actions like these, repeated over and over, could be what's keeping your blood flowing, your heart beating steadily, and your life uninterrupted by unexpected events. Don't wait for the first chest pain. Don't wait for an abnormality in a test result. And don't wait until someone you love collapses from a stroke to realize you could have prevented it. You don't have to change everything today. Just start with one small thing, one fruit from this list, one right choice. Share this with your loved ones, because just one timely piece of information can be the difference between living well and living dangerously. Health doesn't come from magic. It comes from habits. And you can start right now.